Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Say, and boy is it good to be back to YouTube. If you haven't been following my community posts, then you don't know that my phone basically gave out on me and I haven't been able to make any videos. So I've been forced to wait for the new phone to arrive, and now that it's here, we can finally go back to making videos. I want to make a video that I've planned to make a while ago, but because of my phone, I couldn't. So it is a little bit late. I'm gonna read you guys Luming's story, basically, and because I do have his reflection awakened and all, so in case you do want to know what's going on there, and if you're interested in his character, you can check it out. If you guys want me to do this with the other designers' reflections too, and just continue doing it in the future, do tell me in the comments down below. So let's get into Luming's profile and see what's written here. So he is 166 centimeters tall. We don't know how old he is. He doesn't know how old he is. He is born in the Lake of Wishes from the Ocean of Memories. His wish is to visit Miraland. Luming has never received any design advice from anyone. All his knowledge and inspiration come from memory fragments in the Lake of Wishes. Purity has become his greatest characteristic. He designs based on his own characteristics, just as the one story that everyone can write well is his own story. About the Ark. It turns out that besides the Lake of Wishes, there is the Ark on the boundless ocean of memories. Luming smiles happily when he hears that the admins there are brother and sister. Luming has always been staying in the Lake of Wishes, but knowing the existence of Aeon and Marina is heartwarming. At least, he's not alone, right? About Nikki. Luming never told anyone that he once held up Nikki's wishing lantern. It was bright and a warm wish. He hoped Nikki's wish would come true. Although it may be difficult, Nikki must try very, very hard. About self. A boy born from wishes in the Lake of Wishes from the Ocean of Memories. The wishes and memories there keep him company. He knew eventually he was going to fulfill a wish and then complete his own mission. About styling power. What is styling power? Can it make the dumplings taste good? Probably not. Luming seemed upset when he got this answer, but being able to turn his imagination into tangible beauty is Luming's unique power. Antler. Want to touch my antlers? I was born with them. Do they make me look taller? Luming's height was chosen according to his own will. He is 178 centimeters with his antlers, but if he's too tall, he's worried that his antlers won't fit through the door when he gets to Miraland. Luming's antlers are related to his vague memory of a shelf with wish charms. The wish that brought him into being is also closely related to the antlers. Cloud Crest. Luming learned all about Cloud Crest from Yishao. Cloud Crest in Miraland retains its history, tradition, and everything Luming dreams to learn more about. This makes Luming want to learn about the past and present Cloud Crest. Perhaps he can find his own past and story. Wish and stars. For Luming, the birth of a wish is beautiful. Therefore, he has always been searching for the wish that brought him into being. Every wish that is fulfilled will become shimmering stardust floating above the Lake of Wishes, because that is the light which connects the future with the past and brings hope. I love this, and I think it is incredibly wholesome that he just changed his height to 178 centimeters because he doesn't want to feel short. Now we are going to go into the memory here, and we are going to read all of these. Like I said, I haven't really read these, but we're gonna go through this together. I haven't even started the final one, so let's go and do this. The Ocean of Memories is a vast body of water that contains the memories of countless people. At every minute of every day, new memories from Miraland are flowing into it. The presence of memories in the water gives it a special power. The water in my corner of the Ocean of Memories is different, however. It is brighter. Constellations are reflected on its surface like the light shimmering from golden sands. At first I thought the whole world was like golden sands, but later I discovered it was just a tiny corner of the true Ocean of Memories. Compared to that vast stretch of water, this place is just like a tiny lake. That's why I like to call it the Lake of Wishes. The Lake of Wishes? Why call it the Lake of Wishes? Because the water here contains the memories of people's wishes. Beautiful, isn't it? This is where I was born. But I'm the only one who lives in these pristine, crystal clear waters. Why was I born here? And for what reason I was even born? Vague memories are like lake water shimmering from afar, but when you try to catch them, they slip between your fingers. If wishes are found in this water, does that mean that I'm a wish too? I don't recall exactly what wish brought me to life, but I know it must have been a warm one. I know it from the bottom of my heart. When I was born, I could only sense the darkness. Gradually, I became aware of the warmth. Then I realized it was the millions of wishes swirling around me. Curious to touch this world, I opened my eyes. The power of wishes gave me hope, like a shining light in the darkness. Curious and full of yearning, I started to explore. Among the wishes, I could see visions. I could make out people's voices telling me their heart's desires. I loved being enveloped in warm wishes. This warm energy eventually condescended to form my body. So, what am I? Probably no different than someone in the Lake of Wishes, except for one thing, the antlers on my head. I was born with them. Perhaps they are linked to a wish, the one that gave rise to me. I don't really know who I am, or where am I. I spend every day in the lake sensing people's wishes. I collect the wishes and turn them into wishing lanterns. What's a wishing lantern? When I view people's memories, I always see them putting lanterns in rivers when they make a wish. I collect wishes and store them in form of wishing lanterns. Inside the Lake of Wishes, I have the special ability. It allows me to give incorporeal things substance. In time, I collected more and more wishing lanterns. Eventually, I had to build a storehouse to contain them all when I hang them off an antler stand. If the wish is fulfilled, I hang a likeness of the happy wish maker next to it. I don't know if time stands still in the Lake of Wishes, if it flows quickly or if it flows slowly. All I do is collect people's wishes. Some people say there is a god of wishes. Could I be that god? I really don't know. People tend to make wishes at night, so at night you will find me wreathed in the light of the lanterns. One time I remember picking a very bright lantern from the water. It arrived in the hours before dawn, waking me from my slumber. It burned very bright because of the intensity of the wish. Picking it up, I saw a young boy, younger than me even. When people make a wish, often they're smiling. For that reason, I always thought making a wish was a happy thing. But when he made his wish, tears ran down his face. But why? Unfortunately, I could only see memories associated with his wish. His wish was to be reunited with his family. He was curled up in a corner, trying to keep warm. At that time, I didn't really know what sadness was, but when I saw his tears, I felt bad for him. But after the night comes the hope of the day. I placed his lantern at the highest point so I could appreciate his brilliance at all times. That's right, the boy's name was Lin-en. Later, I learned about a world called Miraland. Miraland was different. Its people had a strong affinity for beautiful things, a fact often reflected in their wishes. Everywhere you go in Miraland, there are beautiful clothes and yummy treats. It has Cloud Empire and Cloud Crest. Why did I care about such things? Well, maybe I just like Cloud Crest in the snow. Maybe I'm just a big fan of Cloud Crest dumplings. I saw them in a wish one time. I made some dumplings that looked just the same. Did they taste good? I don't know. I only saw what they looked like. I never got to eat any. Anyway, Miraland had to be an amazing place to have such yummy food and warm wishes. Would I ever be able to go there? Would I ever be able to taste cloud crust dumplings? Were these my wishes? Is it possible for a wish to have a wish? Since then, I started looking for the boundaries of the Lake of Wishes. I discovered the lake was surrounded by a magical mist which would always swallow my little boat. And whenever I re-emerged, I was back in the Lake of Wishes. I was truly stuck here. I don't remember how many times I tried to escape. I was trapped in the Lake of Wishes, only able to experience Miraland through other people's wishes. That was still okay. I once saw the wish of two sisters who wanted their grandmother to be healthy again. There was a beautiful young woman who wished to one day meet her true love. And of course, there was Lin-en. Do you remember Lin-en? I remember, the boy who was crying when he made his wish. That's the one. It turned out that Lin-en's family had been torn apart by war, the War of Independence. As time passed, I could sense Lin-en was growing up. And although my antler stand now held hundreds of wishing lanterns, Lin-en's lantern still burned the brightest. Lin-en's wish was growing up as he did. If anything, the wish had grown in intensity, becoming heavier and more solid. His wishing lantern now glowed like a small sun on the antler stand. Every day, Lin-en's new memories flowed into the lake via the lantern. Through his memories, I watched the frail boy grow into a tall, young man. Late at night, he would curl himself up into a ball, just as he had done as a child. Every night, he wished to know where his family was and how he could find them. He had tried many times, but without success. One night, he looked very tired, and his face was completely emotionless. God of wishes, help me if you can hear my prayer. But I'm not the God of wishes. I simply collect them. I have no power to grant them. I cannot help him. God of wishes, you exist, don't you? It pains me to hear him say it, though I am not the God of wishes. Lin-en's wishing lantern grows very dim. Did the wind blow it out? I run over to try and coax the flame back to life. The light grows dimmer and dimmer, as if Lin-en has given up. But was making a wish enough to make it come true? And if not, why did people still make them? Not even I knew the answer to that. I had seen many extinguished lanterns in my time. Their owners had given up on their dreams or forgotten that they were. They stopped believing wishes can come true. There was a boy who wished he could become a superhero and save the world, but over time he gave up on his dreams. Wishes never come true. In that moment, I remember a distant memory. In a park, red ribbons tied to trees were blowing in the breeze. It is snowing. There are pavilions like the ones I hear they have in Cloudcrest. A boy stands in front of me. I'm not making any more wishes, Fawn. Is this my own memory? Was it the memory that brought me into being? I don't know. I just feel a bit sad. Maybe it's because of Lin-en. Maybe it's because of the memory. Or perhaps because my own dream seems so far out of reach. Miraland is so far away. Maybe I'll never know what Cloudcrest dumplings taste like. I put down Lin-en's lantern. I haven't collected any new wishes from the lake for several days. Looking at the lantern, it reminds me of my own wishes, flickering faintly on the edge of oblivion. Suddenly, Lin-en's lantern flares with light. What's happened? Something must have happened. I checked the lantern again. What's the point of praying? No god is going to make my wish come true. It's up to me to make my dreams come true. Amazing. Somehow, I can hear Lin-en speaking directly in my mind. Did someone say something to him? Did something happen to make him change his mind? I have no way of knowing, but from that moment, Lin-en's memories changed completely. He stopped asking the god of wishes for help and started working to make his wish come true. He started studying to be a designer. He wanted to become famous so that people would know his name. That way, maybe one day his family might discover what became of their long-lost child. Lin-en's wishing lantern is just as bright as before, like a miniature sun hanging off my antler stand. Once again, it's the brightest of all the lanterns taken from the Lake of Wishes. Hope burned fiercely inside Lin-en's heart, driving him forward. Wishes. It's up to me to make my wishes come true. When I was repeating Lin-en's words in my head like a mantra, I get back into my boat and set out again for the edges of the Lake of Wishes. Once again, I fail to find a way out of the lake, but in the fog, I meet another person, a girl named Yishao. She is the first person I've ever seen in the Lake of Wishes. Excitedly, I show her around. I give her some of my dumplings to eat. She takes one bite and then stops. Why is there no flavor? I didn't know what flavor they were supposed to have. Do you know? Yeah, salty. There's meat juice inside. Oh, I see. I can only make things I can imagine. I couldn't imagine what they tasted like. Yishao changes the subject, probably because I looked embarrassed. That lantern is very bright. It is, isn't it? Is it because he makes a lot of wishes? It is the intensity of the wish that makes it so bright. I think he has already made his wish come true, but I don't know how to do that with my own wish. Perhaps the answer is already within you, like your power. My power? Your power to create things you can imagine. Isn't it that simple? You're saying that to achieve something, you must first imagine it? That I should make my own wishes come true, but I can't leave. Yishao tells me about the ark in the ocean of memories beyond the lake. She thinks it could take me to Miraland. Maybe the fog is protecting you. Maybe you are the Lake of Wishes itself. Having the power of wishes means you cannot stray too far from the lake. Maybe once there is enough power from the wishes, you'll be able to leave this place. Or perhaps you need something from outside to break the barrier. Later, I said farewell to Yishao, then waited for the Lake of Wishes to glow brightly before setting out to explore the mist. I also kept a close eye on Lin-en's lantern. What do you think became of Lin-en's wish? I think it came true. It came true. Of course, that's why the wishing lantern is no longer here. The lamp turned into stardust the moment Lin-en realized his dream. When a wish comes true, the wishing lantern belonging to it floats away on the wind, becoming stardust before disappearing altogether. They fall into the lake, dissolving in the water. Wishing lanterns turning into stardust. It's a beautiful ending to a wish. Like the fireworks I heard about in Miraland. Beautiful but fleeting. How did it come true? How did he accomplish his dream? Well, Lin-en got into the designer school at CENU and studied under a very famous designer. He became a great designer. His designs could be seen across Cloud Empire, and he became a household name in Miraland. He was very talented, but his hard work meant his talent did not go to waste. That's how his family eventually found him. They were finally reunited. I hope that one day I can be like Lin-en. I want to visit Miraland and make my wish come true, the wish that willed me into existence, even if realizing it meant I might disappear, just like a wishing lantern. If one day I'm powerful enough, maybe I'll be able to leave the Lake of Wishes. When that day comes, would you be able to take me to see Miraland? The new year has come again to Miraland. Everyone makes wishes for the new year. The Lake of Wishes becomes especially bright around that time. I can feel the power of wishes getting stronger. I'm waiting for the day Yishao spoke of. Maybe it will be tomorrow. I won't give up. As long as there is hope, even if it's just a tiny wish, even if it's just for the slightest change. Perhaps this is the true meaning of wishes. I am curious to know what New Year's wishes people are making. I want to see if their wishes have changed and see how they are faring after another year. I look out at the Lake of Wishes. It shines brighter than the Milky Way above. In the starlight, I see a girl carrying a cat emerge from the mist. Hi, I'm Nikki. This is Momo. We're from Miraland. What is this place? Miraland? Oh, hi. I'm Luming. This is the Lake of Wishes, my home. Your home? I was born in the Lake of Wishes. I am bound to it. There is a mist at the edge of the lake that I cannot pass through. But as I look out the window, the strangest thing happened. The mist disappeared. That which had covered the lake and trapped me here vanished like the morning mist in sunshine. Could it be that the day I've been waiting for has finally arrived? Did you guys do that? I don't know how it happened, but since it's gone, doesn't that mean you can leave? Luming, if you can go to Miraland right now, would you like to see the new year and with us in Cloud Empire? That sounds great. I've never been to Miraland. I'll definitely need somebody to explain things to me. If there's anything you need help with, you can always ask us. You're saying I can leave the Lake of Wishes and go with you to Miraland? Huh? Yeah, I know who you are. You're Nikki's friend. You came with her to Lake of Wishes. I think with your help, and Nikki and Momo, I'll be able to make my wish come true. Hopefully, I'll be able to find the wish that created me and make it come true. It's the reason I'm here. It's the thing I've been looking for all this time. As we leave, I look back at the lake. The mist is gone. Countless wishing lanterns are reflected in the water, sending out their hopeful light. And there you have it, Luming's story, and oh my god, that was so beautiful. And there were a few times where I also almost teared up just because of how sad it was and him just wanting to make his wish come true, wanting to remember where he came from, wanting to leave the place, even if it means that he's gonna disappear after that. It meant so much to him. He is my all-time favorite character in this game, and honestly, I already miss him. With the event ending, I miss talking to him, and I really hope we'll get to see him again soon. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or future video idea suggestions, or again, if you would like me to keep making videos like this and read you the stories of the reflections, then do let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.